praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barakah Kwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the elect that's pushing his word, kicking his word throughout the four corners of the earth, doing it in true sincerity. Here's the video. Couldn't really upload it because I can't really bring up things I want to bring up on this phone. I'm in the middle of switching phones, so going through a little bit. But nonetheless, Kobe Bryant, he's dead. The Lord, called him back to the spiritual world, Kobe Bryant. And I said the Lord because I'm going to get into it, it's the Lord who issues it, and I'm going to prove it. But, like I want to go, see right now, I want to go to Wikipedia and another website, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, so I don't think it's going to be real long. And he leaves back a wife and 2 kids or 3 kids now, and his daughter was on the plane. I'm just going to bring some scriptures here to bring it out. Now, there's many angles you can go at it. The conspiracy angle, the he was a sellout angle, different angles. The Lord's judgment, hell, even heaven or hell, because I was looking at today how it was a guy, I believe his name is Pastor Dow. I just was watching a couple videos about him, how he was getting on how basically Kobe Bean Bryant, was everything he was into on the left-hand side, the dark energy, the pansexuality, evil witch and warlock practices he was into, how him and his daughter are, going to hell. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about that because we know that hell, brothers in the knowledge and the faith, we know that heaven and hell isn't, the whole concept of hell is a dogma. It was made up. It's not actually real. It's not actually reality. You know what I'm saying? I do want to bring some scriptures out, man. And it's, even though, in the flesh, we in the truth, it was still like, what? That's serious? I'm not going to be over righteous. I'm not going to be like, shit, yeah, No, I played, I used to play 2K. Watch Kobe Bryant. I'm, so-called 26, so he's been around as me growing up. I don't relatively worship him like Jake. And Jake basically thinks that Kobe Bryant is their proverbial father, but damn, where's my shit at? So I'll do real quick. Alright, let's see if I can actually go to a couple articles, but I don't think this phone's going to let me do it, which is a pain in the ass. Let's see real quick. I'm recording on the phone. Let's see. Let me see if it'll, Kobe Bryant. Let me just put Kobe Bryant. See what it'll say or do. Here who he is. Pretty much everybody know who he is. Let's see if it'll let me go through. Just to get a backdrop. See, yeah, it won't let me right now, so it's pain. Let me go to anything else. assholes sometimes. And nonetheless, I'm just gonna bring scriptures out, man, because I don't make no point to this. Anyways, man, you know, about to say Michael, Kobe Bryant, man. All right, you know, he died in a helicopter crash, and the Lord's is taking, you know, a lot of people out this place, and I'm just gonna hop into the scriptures and doing a lot of talking. Ecclesiastes 3. 1, to everything there is a season and a time and a purpose under the heaven. So the Lord's the Most High Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, has a purpose to everything He does. Everything is a purpose. Is just like how you play chess. All the moves are purposeful. There's a purpose. You know, like brothers in the truth, we have a purpose, and the Lord's doing these things on purpose. Verse 2: the time to be born, the time to die, the time to plant, the time to pluck up that which is planted, the time to kill and the time to heal, the time to bring down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. So it says a time to kill and time to heal. The Lord is doing the Lord is he putting the angels to work by killing a lot of Israelites. In verse 4 it says time to weep and a time to laugh. So it's not in the time to be laughing and to be joking around, because we're in a state of mourning right now. We're supposed to be in the state of mourning, and a lot of people are mourning the death of Kobe Bryant. People that never even physically met him and just seen him play are weeping, are upset at the fact that what happened. But the fact of the matter is, the Lord did it for an exact reason. Let's see, Isaiah 50. Let me get this. Isaiah 52. So, next precept, Isaiah. God damn. Tripping. Isaiah 52 and 3. Isaiah 52 and 3. For thus saith the Lord, saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. And that's one of my favorite scriptures, because you check out a lot of these people in the industry, whether they be entertainers or there's all entertainment, rapping, singing, playing ball, being in movies. They make a deal with Esau in terms of that they have to follow terms and conditions and do things that are really abominable and worthy of death for fame and riches and money. So they sold their souls for nothing, because at any point in time, the so-called white man beat Esau, and those devils, those rats, those Jews that run Hollywood can kill you, and that'll be it. Now, was it whether it be done? Was it a sacrifice? Most likely, yeah. You know, just like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. All right, they can take you out, and the Lord can be it that, hey, and we don't look at it as in we don't look at it as if, oh, he was a ball, he wasn't supposed to go. The Lord doesn't discriminate just because he was well known. And like Apostle Gabar said, hey, this guy loved America. This guy loved the world. And let me get this, Isaiah 31. To back it up, Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because he trusts in chariots. Kobe Bryant loved he he was in the chariot that Esau takes a lot of helicopter. And it was said that he basically would ride his helicopter a lot. He would be in his helicopter traveling, whether it be with his family or I believe his daughters a lot. All right, and he believed it would get him to A to B, without doing what it did, blow it up to smithereens, man. Like when they did on that Sunday, because there are many in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. And Kobe Bryant didn't seek the Lord because he was a Luciferian. He allegedly he was a pansexual. He well endowed was a witch, and that's just the facts. He was a Luciferian. He believed that he was reaching a state of being a God figure, and he liked to renovate the energy, if you will, of Satan, the energy of I believe Bacchus, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right, and you can see that on the different commercials, and commercials that he did, that he was into. He was being into embracing the knowledge of the left-hand side, being into a Satanist, a witch, idol worshipped. Why do you think his name was? He named himself Black Mamba, and it gets deep, really, because he was up there with the high Luciferians in Hollywood. He would be considered one that's huge, and I've seen some of the things he did, and you're gonna have a price to pay once you indulge in that, and that kind of lifestyle as an Israelite, because we're not to be into that. Let me see what I got. Mark 13:25. And the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. So the stars of heaven are falling. Verse 6. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in clouds with great power and glory. I said on that, but a lot of these stars are falling by the three, and I find it really ironic that every Sunday, it's not every Sunday, but these past stars, big quote unquote stars that died, happened on, like Nipsey Hussle, he died on a Sunday. Juice WRLD died on a Sunday, and Kobe Bryant, he died on a Sunday, and being taken out by a helicopter in a crash, that's very gruesome. That's a terrible death. All right, that's nothing to play around with. That's, man, with your daughter. Just imagine. Exodus 20:3, thou shalt not have no other gods before me. And that's one thing our people need to get through their brains, man. They shouldn't have any other God, before them. But that's one thing I do. You can count on Jake to have other gods before him. And our people on this low level, they believe in Kobe Bryant as a god. He was a god on the court. Jake will say that. They would say that. He's a god. He's an idol. He's my idol. He's my god. Israelites say that shit. They're a fanboy, and the Kobe Bryant fan is the biggest fan. Not, I wouldn't even say the biggest, but they're the most fanboys in the world. Kobe fans are the most fanboys. They ride or die for Kobe. They literally are delusional and emotional over Kobe Bryant. Anything you say, you can't say anything negative, no matter if it's true, over Kobe, man. It's really crazy, actually. You know, it's borderline psychotic. They'll kill a brick about Kobe, man. Lakers fans, all of them. Ezekiel 20:39. As for you, O house of Israel, thus said the Lord God, go ye serve serve ye everyone his idols, and hereafter also, if ye will not hearken unto me, but ye pollute ye my holy, but pollute ye my holy name, no more with your gifts and with your idols. So our people have a habit of doing that, making idols. You know, they have a habit of polluting the Lord's holy name. Yahweh Shemi Shai, they pollute that name. They make it as if the Lord has no power and the other gods have powers. That's what they do. Now people don't understand the Lord takes out who he wants to take out, no matter if it's big or small. The scriptures say, hey, I'm gonna get it. And scriptures also say, Psalms 68:20, he is our God, is the God of salvation, and unto God the Lord belongs the issues of death. So the issues of death, when a little baby gets hit by a car, or someone dies in a helicopter crash like Kobe Bryant, that's the issues of death from the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai does it for whatever reason, whether it be from sins they committed now in this world or before. It's all the Lord did that, and the Lord deals with numbers too. That's why some of that gematria that you see out there on the internet is real. All right, numbers. Okay, some numbers have to do with it. And some of it's true. Okay, it's like like I said, man, it's cultish. Kobe fans, man, it's borderline being a cult for Kobe Bryant. You know, kills. What was I about to bring out though? Let me get Exodus 22 and 18. Oh yeah, well it says thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Exodus 28 and 18. He well endowed a witch, no doubt about it. All right. So that's why you don't see us going, mourning and his daughter, about him and his daughter and his family, because we know what they did to have all the money and the fame and fortune and power. All right, we only really deal with the elect. Now is it a shocker? Somewhat is a shocker. Let me see First Samuel 2 and 6. The mamba, the black mamba, the snake, the serpent. Now you do have snakes and dragons on the right hand side represents wisdom, but on the left hand side, it's when you believe in being a witch and a warlock, the snake, and believe in an occultism, the snake is always a representative. The mamba, the particular snakes, serpent, the knowledge, on the left hand side, but on the right hand side you have it's 6. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. You have on the right hand side, you have it's wisdom or it's knowledge. This is 1 Samuel 2 I'm going to wrap it up because I can't really bring out what I want to. Salakia. 1 Samuel 2:6. The Lord killeth and the Lord maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and the Lord maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So the Lord, Yahweh, made Kobe Bean Bryant rich. Okay, and he made us poor to bring out the word for us to be a vessel. And he made these rappers, entertainers. Okay, really they're living a vain life, full of vanity. But those entertainers, he made those what they were. The Lord made them, and it just so happened that the Lord found it fit. I think it's a sign as well that this place is done, because when you see things like these stars going down, being put to death, and it shows you that the Lord's sending out messages about this place going down and mass death coming and evil times coming. You know, and just a sign to a Jake to repent. You know, ultimately, you know, and you had all types of conspiracies about Kobe Bryant's future being, the future of his death, of him and his daughter on cartoons, tweets and all that. So it's definitely sketchy, but it is what it is. All right, we already pretty much know that these things that happen are already foretold. Okay, by Esau's Illuminati cards and his Simpsons TV shows, and just the fact that he puts it out before he does it. If you're somewhat awoke and really awoke and have the knowledge, then you understand. Alright, with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, Ruel, peace, blessing, and citation to the elect, Shalom.